For beyond the grave, her name is enough to define a pair of shoes, a hat, pocketbook, a suit, and perfume. According to Doe and Norcy in 2002. Hi, my name is Tamika Liggins, and today I will be discussing Coco Chanel's personal life, career as a fashion designer, and her socioeconomic impact before and after her death. To begin, let me discuss her personal life. According to Doe and Norcy, 2002, Coco Chanel led a quiet personal life. Based on this website, Coco Chanel original name is Gabrielle Bernard Chanel. She was born on August 19, 1983, in Poor House in Summer, France, was the second of 5 children born to Albert Chanel and Jeanne DeVoe. In 1995, Chanel's mother died. Her father, never known to be dependable, abandoned his 5 children, never to be seen by them again. Chanel's 2 sisters were placed in a boarding school in the town Malines, ran by nuns. Her 2 brothers were placed with a family as unpaid children laborers. Since she was abandoned, she was afraid to abandon herself to the rural cabin premises. Because of that, she preferred to sleep in a hotel in a room tightly nestled among others, where someone would come if she was afraid. From 1936, she slept at the Ritz every night. According to Doe Norcy, 2002, many of her memories of her childhood are tainted with feelings of being unloved and unwanted, deserted. She elaborate in baseless stories of her father's eventual return to reunite the family. When Chanel was old enough to leave, a nuns found her a job at a local boutique, the House off the Grand Prairie, where she worked as a shop assistant and seamstress. She also worked in a tailor shop once a week, where she met several cavalrymen who took an interest in petite but spunky Chanel. While frequently visiting Latundy, Chanel met Etienne Balsan, a cavalryman from a wealthy French family. When Balsan invited her to visit his racing horse farm in 1903, 20-year-old Chanel accepted and stayed. In 1914, she met the love of her life, Arthur Boy Chappelle, who found it perfectly fitting that Chanel should want a business of her own. He died in an automobile accident in 1919. And in October 1939, just weeks after her war began, Chanel closed her House of Chanel and dismissed all of her workers. To add injury to the insult, Chanel began a relationship with the young, handsome Nazi soldier Hans Gunther von Dietrich, known as Spatz. When France was liberated in 1944, Chanel underwent 3 hours of interrogation by French authorities about her relationship with Spatz. Now that we discussed Coco Chanel's personal life, let's now get into her career as a fashion designer. The famous French designer is believed to be the inventor of the little black dress, and for instigating the nation, tan skin is beautiful. According to Marcello, 2002, on one such staple is that the little black dress, an outfit that has surfaced in parties since 1920s. By that time, she had a staff of 300 and was selling her dresses for over 7,000 francs, over 2,000 in current terms each. According to Feymeyer, 2016, her designs changed the way we approach the female form, and Hollywood stars will fly her from Paris to Los Angeles just to have a red carpet dress design. In the early 1930s, Chanel's fame was at its height. Her business was booming. Everything she touched turned to gold. In 1931, Hollywood offered her a contract of $1 million per year to dress the great American stars. In 1932, in the salons of the Paris town house at 29 Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré, she showed her first and only collection of luxury jewelry, labeled Bonjours, diamonds, and orchestrated around three things, both feathered and above all star. The bottle was sober with clean lines, white label, and black lettering. Chanel number 5. Launched on May 5th, 1921, was so successful that it made her wealthy, continue to her growing legend. In 1922, the year she produced her second perfume, number 22, her name joined those of Picasso, Henniger, and the credits for a new product of Antigone by Cantu. We have discussed Coco Chanel's career as fashion designer. So now we will discuss the last social and economic impact before and after her death. When Chanel died on January 10, 1971, at the age 88 at the Ritz Hotel, she left behind the estates worth $90 million. As she grew frailer and difficult with the help of the nightly morphine, her maid at her bedside, and before she took her last breath, she said, "You see, this is how I'm dies." Gibbons, 2010. And above all, there was La Pasa, the only house she had built. The big house would be both the House of Chanel on Rue Cabin and La Pasa, a village built in 1929 on the heights of Rocquabrune, Cap Martin on the Riviera. During 1980s, Karl Lagerfeld took over the design for Chanel's fashion and began to focus on a young customer base. Her impact can be readily seen in simple but smart designs that dominate 21st century women's fashions. The company owns 100 beauty boutiques throughout the world and is one of the most recognized names in fashion. In perfumes, Chanel's success was powered by the strength of her personality, her desire for independence, and her need to be different. She had nearly single-handedly transformed women's fashion from the frills and constructive designs to loose-fitting, easy-wearing clothing that provided style and functionality. Today, we discuss Coco Chanel's biography, her life and career as a fashion designer, social and economic impact before and after her death. Thank you.